the Oculus Quest 2. If you're trying to learn some more about it, you are in the right spot. Today, I am going to give you some information so you can make an informed decision on if you should buy this particular product. I'm going to tell you about my experience, and also we're going to go over some of the different characteristics and features of this particular product. So you guys, it is a VR experience. I thought it would suck, but it doesn't. So stick with me. Let's go. Okay, you guys, the Oculus Quest 2 has been out for a little bit more than a year now, and I wasn't expecting to get this particular product. I was so bent on getting a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X that I really didn't even consider this particular product, though they launched around the same time. I didn't want to buy a VR headset because I honestly thought it was going to be a gimmick. In retrospect, I really should have been paying attention to this particular device when it did release a year ago. The build of this device does seem pretty solid. I don't like the original head straps that came with it. I did buy something that was aftermarket, but more on that in another video. You can adjust the lenses on the inside. You know, if you have wider eyes or if you're a younger person and you need to have these things a little bit closer, you can actually just take and click it. There's actually 3 different settings where you can click it and move it. There are volume controls on the bottom. There is a power button on the side. That's really much all you get. There is a function where if you tap it 2 times on the side, you can actually see everything that's going on around you, which I think is pretty cool, but you have to go in and set that up. It doesn't come that way. The device does come with 2 hand controllers. As you guys can see here, it's pretty neat because it does track what you do, everything that you're doing with your hands. You see it through the headset, which is pretty neat. And there is a XY button on this side. There's a thumbstick on this side. Also, there's a thumbstick on this side and a B and an A button, and also a menu button. There's a little controller here for your index finger, and also for your middle finger, there's a button you can press here as well. I mean, it's pretty neat. To be honest with you, these little scraps are crap. I wouldn't recommend this. I'm trying to find another solution, another video on that coming out soon. For $2.99, I mean, this is actually pretty good. The experience really, really shocked me. I was not into the VR thing because I really thought it was very, very gimmicky. I thought it was just a gimmick. That's why I didn't even think about buying it. On the headset, there are some speakers that are actually right by your ears. You really can't see them, but there's 2 little slots that are right by your ears, and that projects the sound towards your ears. It does a good job of making you feel immersed inside of the environment. I thought they did a pretty good job of that, but you can still hear what's actually going on inside of the real world and not the metaverse, so to say. The gameplay experience is something that I think everybody should experience if you're old or if you're young. I mean, I really think that what they've done with this particular headset for the price and everything that they've built into it is pretty amazing. Though the graphics aren't the best, I equate them to like original Xbox graphics. But if you do plug it into your computer using the Oculus plug or whatever you want to call it, you can actually get better graphics and you can play games like Half-Life, and it looks pretty freaking amazing. After trying out the Oculus Quest 2, I can honestly say that I wish I got this thing sooner. This is a really neat experience, and again, I think everybody should experience something like this. And if you're looking for a great experience for under $300, you have 2 options. You have an Xbox Series S, and then you have this. I mean, it's kind of a toss-up, but for me, I wish I got this thing sooner. All right, you guys, so be on the lookout for other videos on the Oculus Quest 2. We're going to talk about some aftermarket things that you can actually put on, like the head strap that I have and battery packs, and also solutions for this little flimsy little controller holder thing. So that's it for today. This has been Patrick with Pax Tech Review. Peace!